Good morning, everybody. 8:18 a.m. Thursday, August 21st, 2025 here in stormy Yorktown, Virginia. You can see the winds are kind of blowing. Hurricane Erin is passing right next to us right now. So thankfully that monster is offshore. Okay, I'm going to go back to audio, the four vowels. Yesterday I had a couple blunders. It was bad. 2 days in a row. So it happens. You know, I do these in real time. I just turn on the camera and go. So it was bad. So anyway, on to the next one. See if we can get it in 3 today. So audio, four vowels, but only the O. So the A, I, and U already out. That's big. So let's use my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system. ETAOIN SHRDLUC. So let me review that again. ETAOIN SHRDLUC SH. So these are the next 5 most common letters in the English language. So let's make a word with the O, but not in position 5 and 4 of these letters. So there's an obvious one here, tones, T-O-N-E-S, or an anagram of that is notes, N-O-T-E-S, or stone, S-T-O-N-E. So the only one that doesn't end in S is stone, so we'll go with that because the final word won't be a plural, so we want to give it the chance that it could be stone. See what I'm saying? That would be nice to get it in 2. Haven't gotten in 2 in a couple of weeks at least. So stone it is. Great guess. And there we go. We got 3, so we got a chance to get this in 4 or maybe even 3 after the second guess. Good time to review your vowels. No A, we got the E, no I, got the O, no U. Sometimes Y, so we got either sometimes Y or another E or another O. I don't know if there's going to be another vowel. So let's use my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system again. ETAOIN SHRDLUC SHRDLUC. So those are the next 4 most common letters. So see what we're doing? By the third guess, we've used up all the common letters. We're reverse engineering the process. So now let's make a word with 3 of these letters, these 3 letters, and 2 of these letters. Okay, so let's start with the H here. H-O-T-E-L, hotel. I can't get much better than that. H-O-T-E-L. H-O-T-E-L. Okay, we'll hold on to that. Let's see if we can get something with the H and the R. H-O-R. Hort. H-O-R-T, like hoard. I don't think so. R-O-T-H. R-E-R-O-T-E. Don't think so. So hotel is the obvious choice here. That's the only one that really seems to work. So let's be hotel and get it in 3. Come on. Good chance of that. Good chance. Be the right club today, Hal Sutton. Boy, no, but we should get it in 4 with all this on the board. So we should get it in 4. The T is in position 3, L is in position 5. E has to be here or here, and the O has to be here or here. So let's start with the O here. Well, hang on. For consistency, let's use my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system one more time. ETAOIN SHRDLUC SHRDLUC. So R and C still on the board. So O here, O, R, O. Okay, now let's think about this logically. If the O is here, the E must be here. Okay, see what I'm saying? If the O is here, the E must be here. So I don't think it's O-E-T. I can't think of any word there. So now we know the O is here. We know the O has to be here. So we know the word ends in T-O-L. Okay? So we know the word ends in T-O-L. So that means the E is either here. So it's either E blank T-O-L or blank E T-O-L. So blank E T-O-L. Okay, first of all, let's go with E here. E blank T-O-L. E A B C D E F G. Egg toll. Oh, it's going to be X toll. E X T-O-L. Okay. Don't want to guess that X though. So let's hold off on that because I don't want to go to 5. I definitely don't want to go to 5 here. So let's see if there's any other options. Okay, so let's go through that again. E-G, H-I-J-K-L, E, Ectol, M-N-O-P-Q-Q-R-S-T-U-V-W, X-Y-Z, Estol. So we got Xtol. Now let's go through it with the E, blank E-T-O-L. R-E-T-O-L, nope, C-E-T-O-L, so those 2 letters are out. Okay, so now we're down to just going to the alphabet. Blank E-T-O-L. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, ketol. Ketol, like keto diet. I think a ketol is a word. I don't think that's going to be it though. Like the keto diet, ketones or ketols. Okay, that's a really rare word. So let's toss that one. L, M, K, L, J, K, L, M, metal, M-E-T-O-L. Okay, now that is a word, and I know this because that's word used with photography. See, I'm 62 and I wrote for the newspaper for years. So I know that metol is not metal like METL. Metol is it's that white stuff that you use in the photography darkroom to make like black and white pictures. So I happen to know that one. But I don't think it's going to be that one either. That's a really rare word, and they haven't used that for decades, in photography. So I don't think. I don't know. Maybe some photographers still use it in modern days. It's possible. But so I'm going to throw that one out too. NOPQQRC. So extol is the only choice here. Throwing out ketol and metol, I'm going to go with extol and watch it be one of those two. But going to the theory that it's not going to be such a rare word. Okay, and there we go. So we got it 4 again. Good. Back on the board. And what was yesterday's? Gosh, I think I blocked it out. It was so bad. Yeah. You can go back and see my old videos if you want to see that. But that's it. So here, sometimes you just got to throw out the rare words. See you for tomorrow's video. Stay safe if you're in the hurricane path here on the East Coast. Bye.